Hey everyone, Tanner here to show you all about my annotated article here, scholarly article. I'm using a article about outsourcing in my major of accounting. We'll start here with the title. Um, Normally in the accounting practice, title and author's names are only included on the first page. As well, there, as you can see, there's an abstract section that is included, and they should only be about 150 words. Mentioned in the prompts about what to include here is the different sections, and my accounting is the generic type for sure. You start here with an introduction, and later down we'll see some methods, we'll see discussion at the very end, that kind of stuff. Rarely you'll ever see footnotes being used throughout the papers. We'll scroll down here, got some more post-its. Here's an example of one in-text citation. Quotations are rarely used. They are used every now and then, but only for short phrases. Usually authors will paraphrase, and they will start off by here especially. They'll use something like this, and they'll say according to, and they'll use the author's name and the source that they used, and they'll go on to explain themselves and explain what they're trying to explain from that source, and then they will cite as well towards the end and use the author's name. That was me here explaining that usually use paraphrase and not really quotations. Scroll down here. Here's one example of an illustration or a table within. Before we look at that, we'll scroll down to the actual example here. As you can see, this is written and organized. It's not flashy by any means, but it gets the information and the points across that are being conveyed. Here's an example right here of where the methods would start in the generic sections, how the paper is separated. And here's also another example of using the according to, and how they decide to introduce their source before actually explaining it. Here we see the findings and analysis, which is synonymous with the results stage in the generic sections. Here I kind of put this at the end because I noticed that some here we talk about the types of words and stuff that the authors use, and in accounting most authors, from what I've noticed, use words that are very easy to understand. They're not very technical by any means, so even if you're not a CPA, you're not a professional accountant, you can still understand what is being conveyed. I'll scroll down. Here is the example from the sections, the discussion and conclusion section there. Also included, there's no I, me, my, there's no first person being used at all. And towards the end here you can see, starting here at references, there is a lot of sources that were used, and they total to almost 40 sources. So a lot of professional journals were used here, and good thing we only have to use around 4. Thank you.